Hi BookTube, Sarah here, and happy Friday! Welcome to Friday Reads. It is Thursday, actually, as per usual when I film these. So it is Thursday night, and I am in Buffalo, New York. So I am here for work, as I mentioned last week. I drove down this morning. I left about 6:30 this morning. I meant to leave just before 6, but I actually slept in this morning. So, I mean, that never happens. So I slept in this morning and then I left, and I got to the office about 9 o'clock. So that wasn't too bad. It's about a 2.5 hour ride or drive, but I did hit some traffic. You know, it is a weekday morning, so, and then I had a little bit of traffic at the border, but that wasn't too bad. And then once I crossed the border, it was literally less than 10 minutes to the office from the crossover into the US. So I worked for a good part of today. It was kind of a fun day. I got all my emails answered. So, you know, I did everything I needed to do today. But I did spend some time walking around the office in Buffalo because I never see these guys. I never see my coworkers, the other part of our office or our company. You know, I talk to them on phone or on email or instant message, and I never actually get to see them. So it was nice. I spent some time walking around the office and seeing everybody and saying hi. And I brought chocolates for my crew in shipping, the shipping department, because they're all awesome. I brought Canadian chocolates, which I don't think, like the chocolates that you guys can't get in the US, like Smarties. Now, I know you can get Smarties down here. Sorry, that's the air conditioner kicking on. I'm in my hotel room, obviously. You guys have Smarties in the States, but they're like a sweet tart kind of an idea, whereas the Smarties that we have up in Canada are more like M&M's, chocolate, or like candy covered chocolates. And then I also brought coffee crisps, which everybody loves, and these things called Wonder Bars, which are like a crisp, not a crispy, they're like a Butterfinger, but the inside of them is a little chewier, not so you know, crispy. But yeah, so anyway, so I brought those for my coworkers and I delivered them. And so I left about 4:30. I left about a half an hour early, and I said to my manager, like, I know I didn't get here till 9, but I have a headache because it's been one of those days. It's been, you know, I've been doing a lot all day, and I wanted to get to the hotel and check in. And she's like, no, that's fine. So I will be at the office probably tomorrow by about 7:30. I'm going to try and leave here about 7. Because we're only working till about noon, which is awesome because there's a barbecue tomorrow afternoon, which is the other main reason I came down for these 2 days. So I thought I'd show you guys my oh so fancy hotel room. It's not super fancy, but I thought I'd give you a hotel room tour if you're interested. So I'm gonna show you guys the hotel, like the room, really, really quickly, probably just from where I'm sitting. And then I'm actually gonna head out for a bit, and I'm gonna go get some dinner because I'm starving. I'm gonna go get some snacks literally on the other side because I'm really close to the interstate. So it's not the fanciest area in the world, and I got into a whole discussion today with the woman at work who books the what do you call them? Like books the hotel. She does all that kind of thing for people at work who are traveling. She's like, oh, I could have booked you in over here, and it's only, we get a special rate of like $175 US a night. I'm like, that'd be like 200 and change Canadian. More than $100 more than I'm paying now, to be honest. And I'm like, you know what? This place is clean. The bed's clean, the bathroom's clean, the floor's clean. It's got an air conditioner. It's got TV. It's got Wi-Fi. I'm happy. That's all I need. I'm going to be in this room for a little over 12 hours. I came in at, what time is it? It is, I think, just after 5, and I'm checking out tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. So I'm going to be here for 14 hours. I am not spending $210 for 14 hours. I'm sorry. You know, I'm not fancy, uber fancy. So anyway, like I said, I'm right beside the interstate, and on the other side of, like, when I leave here and I go out is a Target and a Trader Joe's. I might also try and hunt out a Savers because they have books, and or maybe even a Barnes and Noble. Maybe I will treat myself. But you know what? If I'm going to Target, I know a lot of times their books are on sale, so I might do that. But I'm going to take you guys along with me. So this isn't going to be, this might be a longer Friday Reads, with me kind of doing a little out and about. But then when I get back and after I've had my dinner, I will sit down and talk to you guys about what I'm actually reading this weekend, and do an actual part of the Friday Reads. But there'll be no knitting or anything like that. And this is kind of the real life stuff. Oh, quick update on my dad before I forget, because a lot of you sent, you know, good wishes, and I do appreciate that. He's still doing amazing. He had his second treatment on Wednesday, and it was only half the treatment he had on the week before. He's still got an appetite. He's a little extra tired, Mom said. But like Mom and I were saying is that that's what you want. Like, not what you want, but you need to nap because you need to sleep so your body can heal itself. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, other than that, he's in amazing spirits, and, you know, we're just going to continue to keep our fingers crossed that this is going to make it go away and we can continue on, you know, and everything will be good. Fingers crossed. But anyway, let me show you my oh so fancy hotel room, and then let's go shopping, you guys. So here we are from the entrance. This is an extended stay, so I actually have like a full-on kitchen. Microwave, stove, sink, drawers, full-size refrigerator, some cupboards. This is not going to be used at all, let's be honest, kids. The bathroom's over here, very nice, very fancy. I can be like all those other vloggers and like wave to you in the mirror. Pretty painting. I kind of like the color in here. Like, I don't know, it's not coming off that great on camera, but it's actually not too bad. You know, shower and all that good stuff. Sorry, I'm horrible at this whole vlogging thing, right? Like, lovely, right? And then here's the rest of the room. So, window, bed. There's a desk over here, as you can see, with a light on it. Queen size bed. It's just me, so who cares? Look at that chair, you guys. This is where I'm gonna hang out. I'll flip a night because let's get in the light. Like, look how cozy. That's where I was just sitting. Isn't that awesome? Air conditioner, window. Let's look outside. There's my outside view. Hotel across the way. There's also a hotel like over here that you guys can't see. And then the this hotel that I'm staying in kind of wraps around. And then behind that is where the interstate is, as I was saying. My car's down there. It's the orange one. It kind of looks red in this picture, but it's between those two gray things. But I wanted that so I could see my car. I don't know. It's just a weird thing that I have. There's a big closet, television, dresser, another desk, and a mirror. So I know a lot of people stay at these places for like weeks on end. This would be, to me, perfectly acceptable if you were going to be staying somewhere for like a week. I think it's great. So yeah, so I am super duper happy with it. So anyway, guys, that's the hotel room tour. Very, very exciting. Like I said, let's go shopping and let's see what we can find. Sarah has a little bit of American money to spend, so yay. Super exciting. Oh, I meant to mention, I do apologize for not getting a video up on today, on Thursday. Originally, what it was supposed to happen was that, oh, Garrett's texting me, that my Harlequin Anticipated Reads was supposed to go up today on Thursday, and then on Tuesday was supposed to be my my vlog for the Create Your Own Readathon. Sarah failed at the Create Your Own Readathon. I know, you're surprised, right? Legitimately though, guys, I was sick all weekend. I had such a brutal migraine from the heat that I just couldn't do too much of anything. I got barely any reading done. I don't think I read maybe 10 or 15 pages. Both of those books that I showed that I had taken it from the library, I've taken back. And hopefully I'll get to them at a later date. But that's what happened there. Not a huge explanation, but I just thought I'd let you guys know. And yeah, so again, let's go shopping. Hi guys, I am back from my running around. I had dinner. I went to Panera. It was in the whole plaza. There's this like whole big plaza area. I mean, it's got a ton of stuff. Barnes and Noble, the Target, a Lowe's, an Ulta, Trader Joe's, which I didn't get to. I couldn't find it. I was like driving around this plaza. I'm like, I know it's here. I know tomorrow I'm going to definitely hunt it out. yeah, so it's got a whole ton of stuff. There was a Chipotle and an Applebee's, and I'm like, I've never actually had Chipotle, so I don't know if I like it or not. And I just thought, I know Panera, I know that I like it, so it's easy. It was there. Besides, I wanted one of their big cookies with the candy pieces in it because they're yummy. So yeah, I went over there for dinner. I did go over to Target and I got a little bit of footage you guys will have already seen of just the book section. I didn't go to Barnes and Noble because I bought 2 books at Target, and I thought, I know Barnes and Noble can be like not expensive. I mean, it's not an expensive, uh, I mean, it is because it's like full price. It's like buying stuff off of Amazon, right? And I thought, I really didn't need anything in there. You guys know, if you watch this channel, I'm very much a thrift book shopper. Like, I like getting a good deal on a book, and both the books that I bought at Target, I think were on sale. So that's not too bad. And yeah, so I only got a little bit of footage from there. If I get more tomorrow while I'm out and about, I will include that in my weekly reviews that I'm going to shoot tomorrow when I get home from my trip. So tomorrow I am going to, I think I said, I'm going to try and get into the office for like 7:30. I'm going to leave here about 7 o'clock, and I'm probably going to make a pit stop. I'm going to try and find a Dunkin' Donuts. There's got to be one around here somewhere. So I'm going to go to Dunkin' Donuts. I need a coffee. I did not have one today, which is why I think I've got a headache. I only have 1 cup a day, and I think that not having that is giving me a headache today. I was gonna get one um, on my way back, but I'm like, it is 8 o'clock at night now, and I did not want to have caffeine this late. I did stop at Starbucks because there was a Starbucks, of course, in Target, and I got one of the black tea blueberry iced teas. It's really yummy. So that's got some caffeine in it, but the caffeine in tea and coffee is different. I'm pretty sure I've heard that because I know my cardiologist made a comment about, how much coffee I drink as to how much tea I drink and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm rambling. So I'm going to go to work around 7-ish, 7:30-ish, and then we leave. We shut down for the afternoon at noon, and we go to the barbecue. It's by the river, which I drove past on my way to the office after I crossed the border. And it looks so pretty. It's this gorgeous park right by the river, so I will definitely get some video for you guys because I'm going to edit and upload this tonight. So you guys will see it tomorrow on Friday. I will, like I said, put that in my weekly reviews. And then we don't plan on staying too long. I think, like, my manager told us, she's like, I don't care if you guys stay till like 1 or 2 o'clock and then go home for the rest of the day. That's perfectly acceptable. So that's probably what we are going to end up doing. I know my coworker needs to get home to her new puppy. Then I'm going to go and do some shopping. I want to look for another Target because the Target that I went to didn't have the figures that Garrett was looking for. So I'm going to go try another Target, and I'm also going to go to a Walmart. I was going to get some snacks today, but I'll be honest, Target is not the best place to look for like snack foods and stuff because there are a lot of things, like I was saying, that you can get down here that you can't get back home. So I want to look for that. And then Nicole invited me over for a bit, so we'll see how I feel. If I still have the headache that I have right now, I'm hoping I won't. I did bring Tyler. This is the last thing I grabbed before I left the house this morning. I was walking out and I'm like, oh gosh, I had forgotten to grab like the travel size bottles of Tylenol when I was at Walmart, and we have like a half a bottle at home, like the bigger bottles. And I had just bought Garrett the Aleve, or not the Aleve, the Advil gel caps, which he likes because his back's been bugging him since he's been working. He's now doing a lot more physical labor than he was before, so his back and his legs are hurting. So I bought him those, and he so he had those, so I wasn't worried about him not having anything. So I grabbed that on my way out, and I'm so thankful I did because I'll have them now. I'm trying to hold off and wait till I go to bed and take a couple Tylenol before I go to bed. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, so then I'm hoping I was going to hold off till like 6 o'clock to leave, which would get me home about 8 o'clock tomorrow night. I might maybe even leave at 5. I don't care, and just like deal with the traffic. But I have a feeling if I leave at 5, I'm still not going to get home till 8. So I might as well just wait the extra hour down here and then do the drive over. The border might be busy trying to cross it. And then of course traffic going through Toronto and stuff like that. So blah. But yeah, so anyway, that's that. I'm kind of I kind of want to go home now just because because I do have that headache. I'm just kind of like, okay, been here. I saw everybody today at work. And, now I'm just kind of like, now I kind of want to go home. But, I mean, I'm already here. I've already paid for the room. So just, suck it up, Buttercup. And, I'll be at the office in less than 12 hours, and the day will go quickly, and then I can go home. I miss the cats. I know. Garrett's at work, so, I would have seen him at 11 o'clock tonight, but I'll see him tomorrow. But I do miss the cats, and, I know that they don't understand why I'm not home. And I know that might sound silly to some people. Like, dogs, you've really got to be, like, if you go away with dogs, you have to have somebody looking after them and stuff. Like, not like both Garrett and I are gone tonight, but he won't be home till midnight, and he's been gone since noon. So he's pulling a 12-hour day because if you factor in transit time, right? And Bernard usually gets his dinner at when I get home, like between 6 and 7 o'clock. So he's probably wondering where his din din is. Not that he's got no food. Like, don't think that he's starving to death, because he is not. We leave kibble down because Gorn doesn't eat wet food. Gorn has only ever had kibble. But we figure Bernard must have gotten wet food at his previous home, wherever that was. So I told Garrett before he left today, because I fed him at 6 o'clock this morning when I got up. And I told Garrett, I said, when you, before you leave today, I said, feed him, he'll get an extra food today. I said, feed him a lunch, and then feed him again when you get home, just because. So that's what I think he did today. So yeah. So anyway, I've been rambling for like 7 or 8 minutes. And this was supposed to be a shorter Friday read. So I apologize. Let's get into the reading. So I've only got 2 books to talk about, but I am going to show you the 2 books I bought at Target. So they will not be included in my book haul for July. I have enough books. I think I'm up to 25 books that I bought so far. So this will be like 27 books I bought this month. So my current one read is that I'm reading tonight. This is part of my plan. I'm going to plop down in this comfy bed or in this comfy chair, and I'm going to read this. It is The Unhoneymooners, of course, by Christina Lauren. I am 5 chapters into it. Guys, this is hysterical, and I'm loving it. If you have not read a Christina Lauren, this one is so fantastic. I think this might take the place as my new favorite by them. It is 2 authors. It's a duo. And immediately within the first chapter, I had talked to my mom about this book, and I kind of told her the premise because I was going to be starting it this week. She's like, oh, that sounds cute. So I know this is definitely one I'm handing off to her when I'm done so she can read it, because I really think she's going to love it. So yeah, essentially, I'm sure you've all heard about this one through BookTube or on Bookstagram or anything like that, but it's about our main character, Olive, has a twin sister named Amy, and Amy's getting married to Dane. And Dane has a brother named Ethan, and Olive and Ethan don't like each other. And then the entire wedding party and every guest at the wedding except for Amy and Ethan end up getting very, very ill off the seafood buffet. And Olive has to take her sister's place for her honeymoon, or ends up taking her sister's place, and Ethan takes his brother's place. So, and then of course it's an enemies to lovers story. It's just hysterical already. I do have to admit, the scene where everybody starts to get sick, well, it's not graphic. If you are somebody with a weaker stomach to hear about people getting sick, you might want to skip it. Because, again, not that it gets graphic, but I just so happened to be reading it yesterday at lunch, and I was on that scene. I'm like, not the best scene to read while you're having your lunch, let me tell you. But it is funny so far. I'm really enjoying it. Like I said, right from the get-go, thoroughly enjoying this one. And yeah, I am very much looking forward to continue reading it. The other book that I have planned, that I plan on listening to this weekend, my audiobook, of course, is going to be I think it's called A Scandalous Deal, and it's by Joanna Shupe. I'll put a picture of it up here because I'm going to like fully edit like this video. Actually, maybe I won't, because that might take a bit longer, and I'm using the Wi-Fi here at the hotel. So I think what I'll do is I'll just insert the title of it down here. This is the second book in the 400 series. I did listen to an audiobook on my way down today. Tomorrow, because I am behind on Outlander. I haven't listened to Outlander all week. I am going to listen to Outlander tomorrow on my way home during my 2 or so hour drive home. And then I'm going to start A Scandalous Deal on Saturday, and then that leaves me Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because Wednesday is the 31st. I have 5 more days, 6 if you count tomorrow, to finish my book. So all I have left to finish for this month is this one for my TBR, as well as, what's the other ebook I have? It's a Colton book, one of the Coltons of Shadow Creek series books. I can't remember the name of it. And then for audiobooks, I have A Scandalous Deal, and I have the next one I have, excuse me, in the Crew of Hunters series by Heather Graham. So very much looking forward to that too. So those should be easy enough to get done. 4 books over 6 days, definitely doable for me. And yeah, I think that's really, oh, I'll show you the books that I bought. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. Sorry for the crinkling of the bag. So I saw both of these and I was like, yes, please. So the first one is No Kissing Under the Boardwalk by Kate Angel. I don't know if this is part of a series, but I have heard her stuff is really good. I have never actually read it, but it looks stinking adorable, doesn't it? I like the dog. I mean, how perfect for summer is that? So yeah, so again, like I said, I don't know if this is part of a series. I wish that they said, you know what I mean? Like, I wish you didn't have to like search for it. This is a fairly new release. It came out in 2018, so I think this came out last year, but it was on sale. It's 20% off. And I think even above that, it was on sale. So let me see here. This was $9. It was $9. And I love these trade paperback size. I don't know what it is. There's just something about them that I absolutely love. I will take this over a mass market any day, or even a hardcover. I mean, they're just, I love me a good floppy paperback, and the spine is gorgeous. So again, as I've said before, I'm kind of building up my print book collection. And then the other one I got was a Jill Shalvis. Now, this is an older book by her. I looked, and it came out in 2006. So they're re-releasing these. And I think this one was only $7. They're re-releasing these in these, again, these trade paperback forms. And this is called Aussie Rules. And doesn't that look good? Like, again, a great summer beach read. It's about a pilot, about a female pilot, and a guy who owned an airport or something. I don't know. Like I said, this is an older book, 2006, so that's what, 12, 13 years old? But it's Jill Shalvis. So, you know, I couldn't say no to that. And again, like, look at the spine. It's so cute. So yeah, so I'm thoroughly looking forward to getting to both of these at some point. I think they're going to be a lot of fun. One of the things that I have to do over the next few months, we're still rearranging our living room so I can put my bookcases in. I haven't bought them yet, but I do have to do that. And now that Garrett's working, that's a project that I can kind of do at night, because I can then, because he won't be home, I can like spread it on the couch and spread all my books out, because I have now cataloged, it took me forever, but I've now cataloged all the ebooks that I own on Kindle, on Bookshout, which is the Harlequin app. And so I have them all. So if you go on my Goodreads, or you follow me on Goodreads, if you're interested, you could check my shelves. I created shelves, and one of them says like own Kindle ebook, another one says like own Bookshelf or Bookshout or something like that. And then I'm going to have like I have an own audiobook, so all the books I have on Audible. And then I have, and then I'm going to do an own print book, so print copies that I own. And so that way, when I'm looking at Goodreads, I can, like, if I see that I have it marked as want to read, I only mark stuff now that I have want to read for 2 reasons. 1, if it is a book I actually own, or 2, the only other reason it would be marked as want to read on Goodreads is if it is the next book that I have to read in a series, and I have that listed. So it says not owned, next in series, or something like that. Like, I've really broken it down. It's taken me a few months to do it. I will explain why I did that next in series thing when I do my August TBR that is coming up next week, because a few things have changed on my TBR. I am dropping one of the challenges that I've been doing this year. It's been a personal challenge. It's the Audible Romance Package Challenge. I just found that I was not finding books I was really enjoying, and I read so much off the Audible Romance Package anyway that I did not need another, you know what I mean? So again, I'll explain that more next week. So there's a little hint for videos coming next week. Of course, on Saturday will be my my weekly reviews. I think I finished 6 books this week, and then I also have Oh, I'm gonna do a kind of a special fun video on the 1st of August. So on the Thursday, I'm gonna do a video all about all the different e-readers I have because I did treat myself this past week on Monday. I actually ordered on Saturday and I got it on Monday. I got myself a brand new Kindle. So I'm gonna do a video giving you the pros and cons of all the different e-readers that I own. The Kindle, the new Kindle I bought, the Kindle Fire, and my tablet. So I think that'll be a fun video. I mean, it's not anything groundbreaking because I'm sure almost everybody has e-readers, but because I have so many of them, I just thought I'd kind of give my pros and cons for all of them. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy that. Anyway, this video has gone on far too long. I will let you all go. I'm going to go and edit this video, and then I'm going to relax and read my book and maybe even knit a few inches on an inch or so on my sock. I'm going to watch some booktube too. I did bring my laptop, so of course. But anyway, guys, I will talk to you all in my next video. Until then, take care and happy reading, everybody. Bye.